Hello Virgos, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If nothing resonates, check back next time or look at your moon and your rising signs. Okay, so I know there's a full moon coming this Saturday, April 16th, so we're calling in the energy leading up into the full moon, what it's going to illuminate, what you need to work on, etc., etc. So let's see what energy comes out. First card that came out is Time to Go. Interesting. Taurus got that card too. By the Book. Let's see if we can get one more. Thank you. Leg Up. The biggest thing that I'm getting here is that you may have been meant to follow a specific path. Maybe you thought you were going to follow in the footsteps of parents. Maybe you're meant to continue a family business of some sort. For some of you, that's not the case. For others of you, it is. You just may need a little bit of a help deciding what's best for you. You got to keep in mind that, you know, our childhoods were filled with, I hate to say that all of us have been manipulated in some way because all of our parents taught us what they knew. I don't want it to seem that terrible, but, you know, if it doesn't feel right, it doesn't feel right. It's just not meant to be your path, right? So I'm sensing you may need some assistance in this decision to really figure out what direction you're meant to go. Okay, let's just move straight into tarot. See if we can get a deeper understanding of what Spirit is trying to convey. All right, so current and future energies for Virgos, please. Spirits, guides, all who are here. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, Strength card, and the King of Cups. Future energies, please. Thank you. The Queen of Pentacles. The Devil came out. And the Ace of Swords. Bottom of the deck, overall energy, we have the Seven of Cups. There are choices. There are opportunities. And you're not sure which one's going to make you happy, what's going to bring joy, love, and happiness into your world. Excuse me, tickle. Someone's not speaking truthfully, not only to themselves, but the people around them, okay? And that's where that leg up comes in, right? You may need to talk this out with somebody you truly trust with this information. Some of you may even get lost in translation, getting lost in the fantasy of each path that you could take. And you have to pull yourself back and think of it realistically, okay? So here we go. Current energies, we have Hanged Man, the Strength card, and the King of Cups. Now, interestingly enough, and I'm really sensing this energy, the King of Cups talks about really going deep down into your emotions. And I mean like almost to the point where metaphorically the water of the, you know, of the emotions, the water or the water energy can be overpowering. You know, if you ever get caught in a wave or a tide of some sort when you're in some sort of body of water, you know, sometimes you keep getting pushed down and pushed down and pushed down. You got to be careful, right? You got to allow things to, because if you try and force yourself, it's just going to keep pulling you down. So you just have to allow the emotions to flow through you and allow things to happen. Knowing that Spirit knows that you have the strength to do this. They wouldn't put you through it if they didn't think that you could. But you have to surrender to the process. Surrender to this next full moon, whatever it illuminates, whatever it tries to, quote unquote, drown you in, because it's so much. It may be too much, which You can handle it. And I think that's why the Strength card is there, because they're trying to let you know that as you surrender for this next full moon and surrender into whatever it's illuminating, you're going to have, you've been preparing for this one. Okay? You've been preparing for this moment. You can do it. Let's clarify. You can make the right choice for yourself. You just got to make it without any external factors, right? We have the Tower. Absolutely. Things need to change. There's the wound, the Five of Cups, Hanged Man again. You got to look at it from a different perspective. You have to. It's almost like when, I don't know if anybody on here has had the lovely opportunity to astral project while you sleep, or go into different dimensions, see different lifestyles, or if you went and you were hypnotized to do it. However you've done it, try to see how they took care of it. That version of yourself took care of it. That may be the Hanged Man perspective, because you're meant to be. Your career is why you're here. Your purpose. This is holding you back. Whatever this Five of Cups, whatever these wounds that won't heal, the new moon is going to illuminate it, and you're going to allow this Tower moment to happen so you can be the person that you're meant to be in this world. Okay? Future energies, we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ace of Swords. I find this combination of cards rather interesting, because you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is very earth-grounded, nurturing energy. Then you have, Devil energy, toxic behavior, obsessions, that sort of thing. And then the Ace of Swords is about opening communication. So it's almost like there may be an earth sign type mother-like energy, or father. This is all gender neutral. There's some sort of stable, nurturing energy that you may need to speak to about this energy. It's almost like when you get to a certain point and you feel like you can't handle what's happening, or maybe you're triggered too much, or you're so stressed out and you haven't had the chance to be able to regulate the energy or the emotions that come through. It's kind of like you feel like it's hopeless. It's no longer even worth it. Let's clarify this. Devil energy again, very destructive behaviors, and that may be your destructive behavior. May be that you don't know how to make choices for yourself, that there's so many opportunities, there's so many options out there that you are unsure of what path to take, or you're just a lot in your head to the point where maybe you have arguments with yourself, or you finish arguments, or you try and change the outcome of arguments in your head to make yourself feel better. I do it too, to be quite honest. Let's see what else will come out. Some of you need to be open about how you feel with this energy. I mean, the Devil energy and the Ace of Swords both came out twice, just to clarify. This will help you with financial independence. Being open and honest about the things that you struggle with will help release that tension, that pressure on your shoulders. And I think that's what the moon is going to be illuminating for you, okay? Which is coming back to this. Yeah, you really need to find a stable ground, and Seven Pentacles, reevaluate your foundation. Reevaluate your path. Are you truly doing exactly what you want to do, or is there something else that's been kind of creeping up on you that you're like, that actually sounds like fun? See what spiritual energies are around you. All right, well, 1 second. Let me grab a card that fell. Spirit of Elephant. Your soul tribe is trying to come through, and when they come through, they may come through to help you through this, right? Because you're sick and tired of following the crowds. You're sick and you're not weak, but you may feel it, like your energy drains really fast, but that's because you're still healing. You're still not regaining. It's like you're slowly refilling your cup, right? And it doesn't always stay full all the time because people are draining themselves, let's be honest. You had to save yourself from the past, spirit of the past and spirit of castle. You felt trapped from your past, and that's part of that energy. The more you free yourself from the past, the more all of that energy leaves you. That hopelessness, the devil energy, that may be it. That may be what's holding you back. Allow your masculine energy to create action, and be dominant, but not dominant in the sense of like the douchebaggery dominance. I don't know how else to describe it, but find power and find strength in your masculine energy so you can continue to ascend, spirit of the staircase. All right, let's close out this reading. Final messages, spirits, guides, angels, archangels, ascended masters for Virgos, please. We have interference. You tend to interfere with your own healing process. You may not notice that you're doing it or realize that you're doing it, but when you do, try to take action to the point where you're not confused. Okay, take action and be like, wait a minute, it's about being more self-aware, right? Especially when you're lost and confused, or you're trying to let go of some old shadow energy. Again, my throat is tickling. Something is trying to come out, you guys. Speak it. Write it down on a piece of paper. Just get it out of your brain. Clear your space. Especially during the full moon. Trust your intuition, divine feminine. Connect the feminine to the masculine. You'd be amazed at what you could accomplish when you have harmony on the inside, I guess you could say. Any more messages for Virgos? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna end this here. We have the Father Abandonment card, and I happened to look at this. They showed me. They pointed towards this. So some of you may not know because a father figure was never really around, so you don't understand the true meaning behind the masculine energy. And let me just point out, whatever masculine bullshit is out there nowadays is not masculine. We need the balance of masculine and feminine energies, okay? If this card resonates with you, this is your time to explore or ask for help, of course, because you don't always want to follow in the line of the family footsteps, right? Do the opposite of whatever that parental caretaker did for you. That's the masculine energy. Okay. All right, Virgos, that is all I have for you. Thank you for your time and energy. Talk to you guys next week.